Hi everyone, my name is Chris and I'm the founder of GamerCycle, the patent-pending exercise bike that allows you to play your favorite video games while you passively burn up to 700 calories per hour. This proof of concept video series shows that GamerCycle is a powerful fat-busting machine. On September 20th, 2024, I began my 90-day GamerCycle challenge, and the challenge was simple. All I had to do was ride my GamerCycle prototype whenever I played video games. Well, over those 3 months, I played my favorite video game, PUBG, an hour and a half per day, and I lost 21 pounds. And I had a blast doing it because I was playing more PUBG than I ever played in my entire life. GamerCycle has come a long way since I filmed this cheap video series in my basement, so go to gamercycle.com and get your GamerCycle today. And what's up, everybody? Today is the 27th of October, is day 38 of my 90-day GamerCycle experiment, and today is a happy day because as of today, I officially weighed in at 172 pounds, which means I have officially lost 10 pounds in I've officially lost 10 pounds in the 38 days that I've been doing this GamerCycle experiment. And that makes me pretty happy. It's been a great experience. Really enjoy it. And I could do this forever, like pretty easily do this forever. As I get bored of games, a lot of shots around me. Saw a lot of branded parachutes when I was landing. Skinned parachutes. And I'm in zone. Just to remind everybody, I lost all that weight just playing video games. I am going to the gym a little bit. I am trying to sort of moderate what I eat. Sun is right in front of me. Sounds like a bot name. Just gonna up my intensity a little bit. More bots. I'm playing early on a Sunday. Massive day ahead of me in terms of things I need to do, so trying to get my exercise out of the way and hopefully kill a few people in the process, maybe get a win. But he was pretty tricky. So if you're tuning into my channel for the first time, just so you know, I'm riding an exercise bike today called a Gamer Cycle. And Gamer Cycle is the first ever exercise bike designed by a gamer for gamers that allows you to play your favorite video game while you exercise. Don't even have to think about it. You just pedal and play. It's that simple. It's really enjoyable. And it makes you super consistent because you don't have to rely on motivation. All you have to do is just pedal and play. It's that simple. As I've been saying, this is my 38th day of my 90-day experiment. I'm down 10 pounds. I've lost 3 inches off my stomach. And I've only missed 3 days in 38 days. And I was a personal trainer for a long time, and I've never exercised that much in my life, honestly. And it's not because, you know, I want to exercise. It's not because I'm a meathead or anything like that. It's because I really enjoy this system. And I think anybody can do it, honestly. You know, if exercise isn't for you, Gamer Cycle is. Time to get rolling. I might just pick up a couple more bullets. I saw a crate there for a second. Fuck. Come on. As if. Okay, after definitely have a case of the Sunday stupids right now because this here is my bike. I got it hung up on the telephone pole somehow. $170 calories already. You can see I'm just getting warmed up. Clearly still half asleep. Yep, right into a wall. Just want a med. Crates up ahead, 240. And I have to get across this bridge. Not a lot of cover on the other side if I wanted to try to take people on as they cover the bridge. We'll get up behind this rock and see if I see anybody. $200 calories, still in game one. A lot of bots in this game. Playing on North American servers. First person Xbox. So not a lot of competition in here. Which, well, for a first game, I'm not going to complain about. As I mentioned, down 10 pounds as of today. Man, really happy with that. As I've mentioned, I've lost 3 inches off my waist, off my stomach. And my arms and all the rest of my measurements basically staying the same, which tells me I'm losing more fat, which is what's supposed to happen. Which is supposed to happen when you're doing zone 2 cardio. And zone 2 cardio is where they say fat burning zone. And when you're on a gamer cycle, your natural state is just to be in zone 2. The problem with zone 2 is it's just so boring. But when you're riding a gamer cycle, you can't go crazy fast, right? Like you have to be able to play at a high level. Wondering if that other crate over there has an MG3 in it. So I'm exercising at a pace where I can still chat. I can still try to get off to the side here. Yep. So I'm exercising at a level where I can still carry on a conversation. You can tell I'm exercising a little bit. You can tell I'm a bit out of breath. Every once in a while I have to take a big gasp. Just going to switch back to this here. Going to drop that and that. I'm trying to take these battles a little bit more seriously because I have, even if I do think it's a bot, just because I have lost a few of these recently.
Yes!
As I mentioned before, there's 3,500 calories and a pound of fat. And I've ridden Gamer Cycle over 50 hours now. And I've burned 27,000 calories in that time. So even if you don't think that my before and after pictures are true, my God, I have a lot of energy drinks there. Even if you don't believe in my before and after pictures, I mean, just do the math. You can watch any game of me playing that'll show that I have in fact been exercising an hour and a half a day, that it's been a lot of fun. You'll be able to see all of that, and you'll be able to see the proof. And then of course there's the math. The math is pretty simple. 3,500 calories and a pound of fat, and if you burn that many calories and just sort of moderate what you eat, I haven't been dieting, but I have been trying to eat a little bit better. Did hear a shot from over here. GG Donger. Crates coming on top of us. There are 2 left. This guy knows where I am. Probably over behind that ridge there. Not in that bush. Probably just a bot to finish it off, but I will take it. GG, everybody. And I'm back for game 2. Just finished with a 14 kill win. A lot of bots, I'll admit. Still happy about it. Lost that guy. Thought I heard somebody else. Found a security card. Okay, and I'm off. Fun start at the train station. 390 calories. It's been kind of a sad weekend for us. Been watching this channel, you know that the inspiration for Gamer Cycle was my wife's grandmother, who lived 202. I met her on her 100th birthday, and with that came the realization that everybody in my wife's family lives into their 90s, and well, people in my family don't typically live that long. So that's when I decided to start thinking about my longevity. You know, how do I be there for her in my old age? And I found the work of Dr. Peter Attia, very brilliant clinician and a longevity specialist, and he convinced me basically that zone 2 cardio is incredibly important for keeping your mitochondria working correctly in your old age, keeping your body fat down, which helps to stave off a lot of different types of diseases. So I started looking for a way to make that happen, because I tried doing zone 2 cardio a couple times and I hated it instantly. It was just so boring. Couldn't do it. Even if I was listening to a podcast or whatever, I just found it way too boring to do. So I started trying to figure out how can I do this zone 2 thing. And eventually I came up with Gamer Cycle. Anyway, the story behind it though is that my wife's grandmother passed away yesterday, 2 days ago, and it's been pretty sad for us. Passed away at 102. Incredible. So rest in peace, Grammy. Thanks for the inspiration. We're gonna miss her. Thermal scope. Big time advantage there. $433 calories. You sometimes have scopes up here. Could always go for a 8X. Nothing there. Bike over here if we need it. sure what that hot spot is there. Might be a car or something. Cars tend to show up. Thermal scope. Nine left. So nice to get your exercise out of the way first thing. My wife isn't even awake yet. Dogs are still asleep. Just sneak downstairs into the basement. Jump on my Gamer Cycle prototype. Before they get up, I'll have burned 1,000 calories. I'll set up my metabolism for the rest of the day. I'll be feeling pretty good about it. And I'm going to have a good breakfast. And something I've been thinking about a little bit is, as a personal trainer, I was into serious weights, like heavy weights, big deadlifts, big bench presses. And I had a really hard time losing fat at that time. And I've come to realize that it's because I wasn't exercising in zone 2. I wasn't feeding that system. So Humi's over this way. And my previous attempts to get lean, I always struggled.
Finish him.
You're on fire.
Oh,
Game over.
kind of a dick move there. Sorry, Humi. He had an extended mag that I wanted. But as I was saying, I've learned that it is very difficult to diet yourself into a deficit. If you want to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. And it is very hard to just use diet alone, like super hard. Like even right now, I am just kind of moderating what I'm eating. I wouldn't say that I'm dieting. I'm eating pretty well, and I'll share that diet. on my channel probably one day. But it is very difficult to do it with diet alone. So right now, I'm just sort of moderating what I'm eating. I'm trying not to eat a whole lot of Halloween candy, even though I have eaten quite a bit. Could have swore. E90 should have probably waited there instead of trying to rush him, but we'll spectate. He must have already met it because I know I hit him a bunch of times. I saw the blood flying. So as I was saying, I'm using GamerCycle to put me into my deficit now. So I'll do 800 calories a day. That gives me a pretty big cushion to eat sort of almost naturally. Just try not to eat a bunch of garbage. And that 800 calorie deficit, I don't know where this guy's going. He had all the cover there. Now he's put himself out into the open. That 800 calorie deficit is enough to allow me to lose weight. So if you just moderate what you're eating, when I say moderate, I mean try to get in enough protein and that sort of thing. But don't overly obsess about it. And then use GamerCycle to put you into that deficit, because you're going to play... Like, this guy doesn't seem all that good. Because you're going to play video games no matter what. I know I do. I always have time for video games. I never have time for exercise. So use GamerCycle for the deficit, and it becomes really, really easy. The last game for the day, 580 calories to start. Like, is that a player? Level 3 bag. Level 3 vest. Pardon me. Steps all around me. Sounded like a real player right there. A lot of bots for sure around here. Don't have that far of a distance to go. I thought I did for some reason. Thought I was higher up. Crazy. How many bullets that just took. I think the guy has a silencer. Time to get going. Thought that was a 6X. Just have the 4 right now. Big wide open map like this, nice to have a bigger scope. 640 calories already. Just in my third game. This will be my last game, but I would like to finish around 800. As I pointed out, I'm still able to carry on a conversation. I'm still able to think. Gamercycle is designed in such a way where you can forget about exercising. I've put a big pad under my arms, which keeps my arms elevated above my legs, so my legs can pedal freely. And then I move the metrics computer off to the side, so you don't have to actually pay attention to the fact that you're exercising, which is something every other exercise bike forces you to do, because they put the computer in front of you and you just watch that time tick by really, really slow. Video games puts you into a flow state where you sort of lose all track of time. That is the perfect combination for exercise, because who wants to focus on time when you're exercising, right? There are shots ahead of me, but I think I'm just going to take a quick look on this backside here. I kind of imagine people coming in from this side. It's on the flight path, and if people had jumped out a bit early, they might be coming from that direction. Bot shooting at me. Frosty Big Chicken's playing. He's pretty good. Don't see where these shots are coming from. 30 alive. Still only phase 2. Feels like it's been a long game already. Definitely shots. Maybe it's somebody shooting from the roof of that complex there. In the house. There is. $720 calories. Having a good day gaming. Playing against a lot of bots, I recognize, but still, this is after the server merge. And I was really expecting I was going to struggle after the server merge just because it meant more real players, and I have been playing bots for so long. But I've held my own. It's made me pretty happy. Down 10 pounds, that's made me even happier. Or maybe just driving right up to those rocks there gets me into the zone. See somebody running over there. Could be on a disappointing. Did I miss so many shots there? He is over there. And I have this little spot here. My bike is over there. Where else do I have people to worry about? Still 10 left. Nice if I had a bigger scope. It's kind of stuck in there. And there's somebody over there as well. Disappointing.
Out of here.
And I'm going to spectate the rest of this game just for the sake of getting up to 800. Level 128. Just pick me off with a sniper rifle. This is why I'm not picking up the SLR anymore. It's just he's got somebody off to his right that he doesn't know about. Just not. Guy's dead. That's why I'm not picking up the SLR anymore. Just the bullet velocity and the bounce and everything. I'm just struggling with it. Five left. See, I'm exercising about 128 beats per minute. And you can see it's saying fat burning zone. As soon as I get up to 130, it goes up to cardio zone. So I want to stay under 130. That's right. I'm telling you, you don't have to exercise as hard as everybody wants you to think you have to exercise. You have to do it for a long period of time. Even professional athletes, a lot of them off season or professional cyclists, they spend a lot of time in zone 2, not exercising super hard, trying to build up that mitochondrial efficiency, trying to build up their lactic acid threshold. So surprised I didn't flash or anything in there. Just said, you know, I'm going to take matters in my own hands. Snuck up behind him. Look at this guy twitching. Snuck up behind him, didn't hear any steps. That's Frosty. Frosty's really good. He's got 15, he's got 12x. $775. Take your time, Frosty. You have another 20 calories to go. I feel like he's probably in one of these houses here. Just my guess. Unless it's a bot who's about to get zoned out. I don't think it's behind him. There's a bot. Yeah, bot!
You lose.
That sucks when that happens. All right, so 800 calories, down 10 pounds in 38 days. 10 pounds. And I've played over 50 hours of video games. Typically, when you exercise that much, you have to sacrifice something that you love. You have to sacrifice time with your kids. You have to sacrifice playing video games. But with Gamercycle, you really can have your cake and eat it too. And it's been a great experience. I still have a lot of days left.